We're no stranger to horror housing stories, whether it's a bad landlord, finding a rental, or just getting on the property ladder. Not helped by the lack of or delay in getting homes built. But what if there's a way to speed it all up?
Believe it or not, you're watching a multi-storey apartment building being constructed. Not on site, but in a factory.
Faster, safer, better, and with way less waste. It ends up being a more affordable build.
This block should have taken 16 months to get up, but it was done in just 8, with the entire structure built in 11 days.
From a time point of view, it is absolutely the way to build.
This is the IKEA of construction.
All of these air conditioning ducts are going to a hospital in Frankston, but by being built here in a warehouse in Western Sydney, it's saving hundreds of hours of work on site. There's less wastage and therefore it's more affordable. So when it does arrive on site, it's just plug and play.
So in one factory, we'll be building the structure. In another factory, we'll be building the bathrooms. Another factory, we're doing the facades.
Wayne Larson's CEO of PT Blink, the company behind the method.
And time is money, isn't it?
Time is huge money. So in the traditional building program, all of the materials, all of the labour and all of the equipment to convert those materials into a building happen at the site where the building has to stand. In a factory environment, you're in controlled conditions, it doesn't rain, you have 24/7 operations.
From the factory floor, the pieces of the puzzle are transported to site in flat pack form and assembled like Lego.
Mark, you're responsible for the most important part of all, the frame.
Yes, that's correct.
And did I hear you say you started with 2 employees?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, 16 years ago, 2008. Yeah,
And how many have you got now?
just shy of 50.
Mark Stratford of KS Metal believes there's an opportunity for more jobs.
We were able to build processes into the way we do stuff, so then we can just use people with good attitudes. I'm not going to say no skill, but they don't have to have university degrees or trade qualifications, but we're able to teach them the systems and teach them how to do everything here.
The biggest barrier is the industry's reluctance to change.
The saving was in being able to sell and get the units occupied quicker.
Kevin Vetalago has been in the construction game for 35 years and he's made the switch. The Brisbane-based developer used the PT Blink method to build 7 floors in 11 days for this multi-storey apartment block, using predominantly structural steel.
We were still able to achieve exactly the same quality we would have had if it had been a traditional building. We built this building vertically with an area of 6 millimetres. That's just impossible with any other method of construction.
How can you assure people that what happened with the Opal Towers building, for example, won't happen with one of your builds?
Our buildings are fully designed and certified before they start being manufactured. And that means that everything goes together with precision, without defect, and with 100% certainty.
There are over 290,000 people either homeless or waitlisted for public housing across the country. According to ASIC, more than 2,000 construction companies went broke in the past 12 months.
Payments are made on 120 or 150 days basis. They get starved for money, therefore they collapse. We're changing that by getting manufacturers paid once their product is manufactured.
If everything is fabricated in Australia to Australian standards and codes, it should go well. Where the problems start is if we start importing components of the building from overseas and they haven't been quality checked, then fitting the components together may prove to be problematic.
For Executive Director of the Master Builders Association, Brian Seidler, the benefits outweigh the risks, but he has some concerns.
By moving into a factory-type situation, we may not be using people who have the skills, let's say, of a carpenter, but more of an assembler.
Is it time to think outside the box?
We have the best ideas in the world right here in Australia, and we're ready to go right now.